X needs to be greater than or equal to 10.
If you're given this function over here, f of x is equal to x squared minus 5, its derivative is...
So if I go down 1 over 1, that's the same thing as going down 200 and over 200.
Are you serious?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, because x is going to stay the same, okay.
If negative x...
We could do m and p, that's what you're saying? Are we finished over there, ladies? 500x plus 350y.
Now 0 minus h, okay?
For as long as I can remember, I've always loved math. I remember going home and the first thing I wanted to do was my math homework. And I thought I was going to school for engineering. I kept thinking I was going to be an engineer, an electrical engineer and a mechanical engineer. But I knew that really wasn't where my passion was.
I was always interested in sharing knowledge and also seeking knowledge. So I began tutoring when I was a student in high school, and I found it fun. I found out also that as I try to explain something to somebody, I myself would even learn more and understand the concept more.
Mr. Todd is amazing. One thing that I love and that I noticed about him that I don't really notice in a lot of teachers that he does not want his students to fail.
One of the intervals is when x is less than negative 2. And again, remember my question? I'm looking for where the derivative is positive. This is how I started my first step of teaching.
He, on the first day of school, was saying this is going to help prepare you not only for college, but for life.
My mother, my grandmother were both teachers. I picked a lot of the passion of teaching by watching them.
I'll get right back to you, listen.
And teaching math has allowed me to think about my own way of learning and think about how do I communicate that learning to other people that maybe don't have the same type of passion or maybe are overcoming certain obstacles. And it's my job to show it and present it in different arrays and manners. And I like that about the career itself, is that it does allow you to be creative.
I chose to teach in an urban school because the urban schools need good teachers. They need teachers who are passionate about what they do and teachers who can identify with the students. And I think for me as a person of color, I think it's really important for them to see that people of color can do math. And that women of color can do math. Less than 10 units or more than 10 units. So that means x needs to be greater than or equal to 10.
One of the reasons why I chose to apply to Tufts is because I felt supported. I felt that it was a smaller learning environment which was very conducive to a multitude of people being able to share ideas and interact and get to know each other. It was very collegial, very community-based. There was always a constant interaction between student and teacher, and just that overall mutual respect I appreciated a lot about the Tufts community.
They invited me to visit the Fenway High and the Boston Arts Academy before accepting the internship, and to me that was them saying, you know, not because we're offering you financial support, you have to really want to be in that place. Let me hear what Eric is saying. Let's hear what Eric is saying.
Tufts creates a larger community of educators that are socially aware of the current problems, and also not only they're aware, but they know what to do about this awareness.
If there's one thing that Tufts does, it is to prepare you for teaching in a urban setting. Okay? So you see that on one side, your limit was equal to?
They know and how to create change.